Workshop in a box, sent from me to you. Oh, workshop in a box, lots of chocolatey things to do.
Hello, welcome to the Easter chocolate workshop in a box. I'm Jen and I'm going to talk you through how to make these lovely Easter themed lollipops. First you need to watch the tempering chocolate video, the link is in the box too, or on the YouTube channel. And you need to get some white milk and dark chocolate ready and waiting to go. So we have some transfer sheets of Easter patterns. You'll find these in the box too. Transfer sheets have got a rough side and a smooth side. You need to make sure you get the rough side up and put the chocolate on the rough side. So you pour some of your chocolate onto there like a big penny and you tap it to get all the air bubbles to the top of the chocolate, and then grab yourself a lolly stick, pop it in the middle and give it one turn so it covers the stick in the chocolate. Then you can start having some fun decorating. Here I'm using some ruby chocolate drops. Ruby chocolate's really fashionable at the moment. It's made from a cocoa bean that's actually naturally coloured pink, and it's got a lovely sort of fruitiness to it. Next up, let's try a milk chocolate one. So you pour that into the middle, give it a tap, and pop your lolly stick in. Oh no, actually this one we're going to do a bit more decorating before we put the stick in. So I've just poured some of that milk chocolate into a piping bag, and you never fill it up more than halfway, otherwise you'll make a bit of a mess. Fold it 3 times and then snip the end of the piping bag off. And then we're just going to pipe some ears onto this. Wonder if you can tell what this is going to be. And some shape there for the nose. Now we'll pop the stick in. Now you can see that white chocolate's got a few lumps in it. That's okay. It means it's definitely not too hot, which would not be great for the chocolate, as you'll find out on the tempering video. I'm just going to put some nice spring coloured hundreds and thousands on there. And with the rest of the white chocolate I'm going to pour it into the bag and fold over again. Snip the end off. You can have a little practice on the side to make sure it's coming out properly. And then I'm going to give it some eyes and a nose and a mouth and some bunny teeth. Now whilst I've got my white chocolate in a bag ready to work with, I'm going to put some petals on that dark chocolate lolly, and then using a bag with the milk chocolate in again, just put some more details on the rabbit. And here I felt that the teeth didn't look quite right piped, so I've got a white chocolate button like this and just cut a few little slithers off. Now watch your fingers. And just cut some toothy shapes and pop them on the top. Now we need to put the lollies on a board or a baking tray carefully and put them in the fridge for about 20 minutes. And this is what they look like when they come out. So they're fully set now. Looking delicious. And what happens when the chocolate sets? All the crystals in the chocolate contract, and that's what peels the pattern from the plastic onto the back of the chocolate. And the paint is completely edible because it's made of cocoa butter with a bit of colouring and sugar. And then you get this lovely pattern design, and also it's very shiny because it takes on the surface of the plastic. So there's our rabbit, our Easter bunny, and the spring flower lolly. See how that one's come out? Oh, lovely. You can see the shine on that. And how about this one? Oh, yeah. Chocolate success always comes with making sure the chocolate's tempered properly. As long as you watch the video, you should be okay. Next, onto the mould of the Easter egg. You might need to re-temper the chocolate or just give it a little heat in the microwave to make sure it's runny enough to do this bit. Try not to overheat it and always test it before you start using it again. So here I'm using a spare lolly stick to apply, first of all, some milk chocolate into the mould. Always make sure if you're working with chocolate moulds, you give them a little polish first on the side where you're going to apply the chocolate. That makes sure it has a lovely shine when it comes out. You can do this with kitchen roll or a dry cloth. Now I'm going to use the other end of the stick to put some white chocolate on. I'm trying to create a kind of marbling effect. And some onto the other side. You could use a piping bag to do this instead. And you can do any design you like. A little bit more, and make sure that you have clean sides. So just give them a white round. When that's set, you need to decide what chocolate you want the main part of the egg to be. I'm going for dark here so that it stands out against the white and the milk. Pop nearly half an egg full in. Close it up with the other side of the egg and give it a good shake. Spinning it round and shaking it to make sure that the chocolate is covering all the sides of the egg in the inside and that there are no air bubbles. And you give it a bit of a tap and a slow shimmy round just to make sure, and then leave it to set. You can put it in the fridge, and then once you can see it's released itself inside, there's no bits that are stuck on the edge, give it a little squeeze and out the egg comes. You can use this mould again to make several eggs. I hope you've had fun with the lollies and the egg making. Happy Easter!
Workshop in a box, lots of chocolatey